Dear traders, one of the most discussed topic in trading is liquidity. We frequently hear this word from other traders in the trading community, from mentors, from YouTubers, but do we know what actually liquidity is? If not, then this video is for you. Liquidity is the area, the point where the market gets the orders, the trade orders, or you can say the area from where the market reverses. That is liquidity. Now we are having two types of liquidity. The first one is internal liquidity. The second one is external liquidity. We further have types of internal and external liquidity. So let's discuss what comes under the umbrella of external liquidity and what comes under the umbrella of internal liquidity. We will start the topic by external liquidity because we are having two types of external liquidity. The first one, we are having highs. Being traders, we have been taught that when the market approaches a high, then the high is bound to work as a resistance, and from that point, the market reverses. Every trader believes that, or almost the new traders, the beginner traders, believe that yes, that is a resistance point, but that's not true. If we know the market is reversing from that point, the market also knows that there is resting the stop losses, the pending orders above the highs or above the resistance area. So what the market does, the market actually, let's suppose this is a high. When the market come again to this point, the market goes a little above the high. And why the market does that? Because it knows that there are resting liquidity above the highs. Liquidity in the shape of or in the form of stop losses. There are stop losses above the highs because many traders believe that this point, this high, will act as a resistance. And from there onward, the market will drop. But that doesn't happen all the time. The market go a little above the high, take the liquidity, and then reverses. So what the market did, the market actually cleared the external liquidity that was resting above the highs. The same is true for the lows. We have been taught that the lows actually work as a support, and the lows are bound to hold the market from dropping downward. But that's not true most of the time. The market knows that the traders would have placed their stop losses below the low, and there will also be many sell orders resting below the lows. So the market actually does that, it goes a little below the previous support, clear the external liquidity, and then reverses. So I hope now you know what is external liquidity, and it is not necessarily one high or one low. There could be several highs just like this, and there could be several lows just like this. We can also consider the topic of relative equal highs and relative equal lows. There are resting liquidity above the highs, and there is resting liquidity below the lows, and that is our external liquidity. Now let's come toward internal liquidity. What we are having in internal liquidity, the first thing is order blocks. Order blocks. order block is such a vast topic that even if I start to explain it, it would take me hours to get it covered. So if you want to understand what is an order block, there are tons of videos on YouTube on the topic of order blocks. But in this video, we are specifically talking about the types of liquidity, which are internal and external liquidity, and how many further types we are having in these two types. So the first one is order block. The second one is resistance. Third one is, let me, support. The fourth one is trend line. Then we are having fair value gap, and then there come IFVG. And one extra thing, high liquidity zone trading. Sorry, high liquidity zones. So after the order blocks, the other things we are having as internal liquidity is support, resistance, trend line, fair value gap, and inversion fair value gap, which is IFVG. And lastly, we are having high liquidity zones. They also come under the umbrella of internal liquidity. So once again, we are having highs and lows, like the liquidity that are resting above the highs, the liquidity that are resting above the lows, that are external liquidity. In the internal liquidity, we are having these things. If you liked the video and if it was insightful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow the channel. Thank you.